good morning and welcome to VSA Capital 5 Minute Morning Miner on Monday, the 6th of October. Morning, Paul. How you doing?
Good morning to you. Good morning.
Right, gold pushing on upwards yet again, as we keep telling everybody. 39.30 this morning. Silver pushing up towards 48. What do you think, Paul?
I think it's an awfully nice run we've got going here. If you're not already into this thing, you've missed quite a lot of the gain already, I think.
No, there's still plenty to go. I think we'll break through 4,000 in gold. And we're going to head over the next 18 months to 5,000. Been saying that since the start of the year. And silver, again, been saying since the start of the year that we will head up towards $70. Clearly, it's really good news for all the Mexican gold and silver miners that I went and visited in August. And of course, some of them are having fundraisers, so we know that Guanajuato Silver has just done an upsized placement, which is still actually open. They're raising $43 million. We're also seeing other commodities rally. Tin's rallying at the moment quite nicely. Copper's actually still rallying. And we've seen a bought deal also from Midnight Sun for 26.5 million Canadian dollars that's just come out. Midnight Sun, again, is one of our favorite copper plays. Any comments on any of that, Paul?
Yeah, it's the upper increase to 26.5 million Canadian announced over the weekend for Midnight Sun. They're the Zambian copper explorer, and they've got a drilling program currently underway testing a really long strike length copper target that's in soils and geophysics. So the expectations are pretty high on this particular story here. So I think that's what's supporting the increased shares.
Yep, it's all good now. Just talking of copper and Zambia slightly, Jubilee Metals had an announcement out this morning, Paul.
Yes, that's right. An update on their copper strategy in Zambia, as well as the sale of their South Africa projects. They have received the first tranche of $15 million toward that purchase or sale of the South African projects. And they had submitted additional paperwork per inquiry from the South African government, and they're awaiting a final decision from South Africa to proceed with the rest of the deal there for the sale of those. As far as Zambia is concerned, their current production at the Roan concentrator is purchased run of mine material from other parties and running about 1.65% copper as far as its input grade is concerned. Most of it being oxide copper mineralization, about 85% or so, and they are on track on their Roan concentrator target for production rates for the first quarter 2026. For Sable, that current operation is in expansion for completion in Q3 of next year, and that's intended to uh, accommodate an increase in production capacity from the nearby Mancoyo mining operation, as well as some others. And on their large waste project in Zambia, they expect final designs on what that dump treatment program will look like by the end of Q3 of next year. And they do have discussions underway for a separate funding partner because of the size of it for completion, they hope, by the end of this calendar year.
Yeah, stock is down a fraction again this morning. Jubilee really has sort of fallen out of favor with investors, and yet here we are in a commodities bull market. I'd love it if Leon Kurtzer, the CEO, gave me a call because I think we could probably help get that share price back up again, which is what it needs. A little bit of help, a little bit of a helping hand. Paul, anything else?
Real quickly on Ferrexpo's Q3 production numbers, that's the iron ore pellet producer out there in Ukraine that's quoted in London. They did get their commercial production rate on the third quarter up to 1.5 million tons for a 3.3% increase, but it is down by about 30% compared to the 2 million tons they had in the first quarter. That said, the total production for the was 639,000 tons for a 22% decline on the previous quarter. But their commercial concentrate production is up by 36% on the second quarter. So 9-month production is at 5 million tons, equivalent with the prior year. So they are making progress, though the government is not helping out by not refunding their VAT as they otherwise should be.
Not an easy one out there in Ukraine, anyway. All right. Anything else, Paul, or is that enough?
That's all for now.
Very good. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.